I'm Will.
And I'm Jeff. Welcome in, everybody.
Jeff, how do you feel?
I feel phenomenal, man.
Great,
Right in the
great.
spooky season, you know?
I'm just gonna plug in the charger for my laptop. Why don't you take us through this mermaid song that you found?
Yes, so
Um,
it came up recently, the difference between certain, uh, common beliefs and about mythological creatures and the actual folklore that they're based on. You and I, came to terms with the fact that we envision very different things when we think of mermaids. As a result of uh, Disney having their way in cleaning things up, and then me being a fiend for old
oh yeah.
lore and myths and folk tales. So to me, I found this wonderful song came across my it came to me through via the algorithm. I have to admit, from the absolutely wonderful Ginny D.
hmm
She
hmm
is a YouTuber, a content creator for primarily Dungeons and Dragons, but she released an album of sea
Wow.
shanties called Songs to Drown Sailors to. And I have to give a special shout out to The Wave Soaked Maiden, which is one of her melodies that tells a story of a sailor coming in contact with a mermaid and
Mm,
narrowly escaping with his life, and then things go from bad to worse. But it really is an experience that I think people should a journey people should go on their own. So I won't say too much more, but it
right,
is
right.
absolutely phenomenal. If uh, if you like Dungeons and Dragons, if you like sea shanties, if you like any of that, I definitely recommend checking out her album there.
Right on. I did pull up the It's Ginny D Instagram page,
Yes,
and it does look like she is way better at the internet than we are.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah,
she is
we
amazing. Her content
probably
is just wonderful.
we could really probably learn some stuff. So shout out to Jenny D, hailing from Colorado. That's pretty cool. Actually from the archives of the Hear About It podcast, which is the podcast that um sort of kept the lights of my brain on. It's dimly one dim bulb during the whole pandemicness. I interviewed this guy, a comic book uh writer and artist, Jack Kent. He was a really cool customer, um, and the interview was a little slept on. I'll throw a link into this one. Check it out. That's some swag there, real quick.
Heck
Uh,
yeah.
So we want to also do this project that uh, we're really excited about. It's one of the first things we talked about it pretty early on, I think, in our production, very loose production meetings, but um we have a special segment called Best Plates Under $27.
Yes.
I really tried to nail the diction on that because I think this is going to be video, Jeff.
Fair enough.
So
Fair enough.
if you want to run that cool beard comb through your beard that you have, now's a good time.
Now's the time. Yeah, I got to dress myself up a little bit.
So this is super interesting. We started this little series um, with Batman Soul of the Dragon. And when I tried to pull up the film on Google, the only thing that came up, I don't know what I did wrong, but the only thing that came up when I Googled Batman Soul of the Dragon was a restaurant called Yard House in uh, in Ohio, in Westlake, Ohio. It says Westlake dash Crocker Park. Um, the area code for me in New England looks like a spam caller. Um, they have, and they're, Jeff, I mentioned this to you. Um, they have an incredible, like, fish menu, especially in their appetizers. I want to sending this to you.
Totally.
All right. I'm actually going to try and use um I'm actually going to try and use the Zoom chat for the first time. Here we go. Type message here, paste.
Yeah.
All right, so go to apps. That's where the fish options started just blowing my mind.
Wow.
They have poke nachos,
For
blackened
15 bucks. Wow.
blackened ahi uh sashimi,
Sashimi. Yep.
also 15.
That looks like a tuna tartare in their spicy tuna stack, which is
Yeah,
also
you saw
under
that.
15.
Hey,
Wow.
scroll down a little further and you will find, did you see it? Firecracker
Are you talking
shrimp.
the firecracker shrimp? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that's speaking my language right there, man.
That is actually speaking my language as well. So firecracker shrimp is 13.49. We're doing best plates under $27. I will say a table for one. Um,
Yeah, yep.
let's find a drink. This all the way over to PG-13, and I'm gonna. Oh, they have there's a category that says sweets. This is Yard House in Westlake, Ohio. This is historic. This is our very first best plates under $27. I am truly proud. All right, so I will just hop over to desserts real quick. Chocolate fudge cake looks phenomenal. Kudos to their photographer. I accidentally flipped over to Maine's where I found still more seafood. There's a beer battered fish and chips, people. There's
I'm a
spicy
sucker for a good
jambalaya.
fish and chips, not gonna
Oh,
lie.
dude. Oh, gosh. I'm looking at this cod and I'm just like, oh. So, Mediterranean salmon and finally lobster garlic noodles. Now, if you don't tip at all, you can land in best plates under $27 for the lobster garlic no noodles. Not a bad deal if you ask me. No, I'm just kidding.
I, I was gonna say, as someone who works in the industry, I don't support that.
I
That's a real
have
dick move.
well, I just want to mention I worked in the industry as well, and I have not been tipped as well. So
Oh yeah, it
just chill.
sucks. It is
It's a
never a good feeling.
uh so so Restaurant Bros, that was a joke. And it's the first edition of Best Plates under $27. You have to have an edge. All right, so I'm actually having a hard time finding their cocktail menu. What's going on over there, Jeff? Are you on the site?
So I am. I'm actually caught on the Gardein section of their menu, which for those not in the know is vegan meat. Um, so they really do a really good job in catering to like a vegetarian diet. It looks like they have a bunch of vegan chicken salads, or vegetarian mac and cheese, grilled chicken and avocado. And again, all of these are weighing in roughly around the $15 mark.
Nice.
Your orange chicken is a little higher up there. It's at 18.99, but
Mm-hmm.
again, for being so inclusive with the dietary restriction there, I would say that's a win right there.
Nice.
As someone,
Nice.
full disclosure, I am not vegan or vegetarian, but I do like to expand my repertoire
That
in
was
any
my
way that I
next
can.
question, and I've been
Yeah.
talking to you for a while.
uh,
I was like, I'm getting the sneaking suspicion that Jeff might be vegan.
no, I'm a vegetarian, but I do like to try the options when I see them, especially when I see them done well. In my age, I come to the realization that we as a society here in America specifically have way too much meat in our diet. And that's not to say I don't enjoy a good steak, but you can't be eating a T-bone every day. That's a good way to
Yeah.
put yourself in the ground. You know what I mean?
So I gotta, I I tried to tell a tip joke. Look, people, I did work in the restaurant industry, and got really into bartending. I really thought that was going to be my thing for a second.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And their martini menu is excellent. Jeff, take a look. It's under drink.
Yep. Ooh, those
Oh,
are beautiful.
beautiful. Yeah. I mean, there's only so much that a photographer can do. I mean, these are just crisp.
The black orchid, and I mean, the lavender drop I think is going to be my pick
Mm-hmm.
there. I
Mm-hmm.
absolutely adore lavender in cocktails. Rosemary sprig.
I
I
would,
bet that is
yeah,
absolutely a
wow.
beautiful flavor palette. Yeah.
So if I'm walking in there the very first time, um, I mean, it's written all over my face. I'm either going to get the dragon fruit Cosmo or the black orchid,
Yeah. No,
right?
respect that.
So I am actually, I imagine the first time I go in there, um, I would pointlessly deny myself the dragon fruit Cosmo and go with the black orchid. So I would be cool. So so I'm at 11:29. I'm gonna flip back, and I'm gonna pivot over to sandwiches. So I'm at 11:29. I got the black orchid. So let's say the tip is additional. We just have to land under $27 for the meal. And
For the
then,
main ticket and then
right,
add on after. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
Makes sense.
your ticket is $26 and then you tip 20%. Okay?
Yeah.
So there. So I'm gonna go with the black orchid, and they do indeed, they have still more seafood. There's an everything crusted ahi, but for the black orchid, I would go with either the double decker BLT or the Korean BBQ cheesesteak. So the Black Orchid Martini, 11.99, double decker BLT, 13.99. And actually, people, I always tip 20%. You can literally ask, like anybody that I've, you know, yeah,
I
I'm at
bet of that.
I'm 20%. All right, and I don't have the money. I should really do 18. It's like,
Yeah, no, I know that feeling.
all right, right on. I'm very proud of ourselves. Jeff, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, so I think where I'm going there is I'm gonna hit that lavender drop. So again, starting off with the
Boom.
1129, a little bit restrictive there to remain under the $27. But I mean,
Yeah,
their menu is
we're
real easy to
springing
get
for
there.
that. We're springing for that
Yeah,
martini. You
yeah,
could get a water or whatever, but
yeah, yeah. But no,
you
it's
could get a Coke and a sandwich, and that'd be like 15 bucks.
and so I think, I mean, there are a lot of options. Again, the sandwiches look phenomenal here, and there are a lot of different options. But I think my first time, you know me, I'm a sucker for a good grilled chicken sandwich, and their grilled chicken and avocado looks to die for. So that one there is 14.49. So I am weighing in at 25.78, and that's with a cocktail, a sandwich, and a side of fries. So Yard House, I think, definitely takes a real good spot for our first best plates under $27.
Congratulations, Yard House. I guess we were destined to meet. There's no explanation. You don't Google Batman Soul of the Dragon and especially and expect to find a restaurant from Ohio.
Yeah,
Cheers.
really.
Cheers to you. And really your martini selection is really something. And we made history. I've been so excited to do best plates under $27. The timing is obviously right and we're here for it.
I was going to say, so as a little bit of additional research there, Will, it looks like Yard House is um, uh, a corporate place, so it's got a handful of
Oh,
franchises. There's actually one in Norwalk, which is Not close, but it's about 21 miles from me here. But we could very
Cool, cool,
reasonably make
cool.
that trip and try out our menu selections firsthand. So I'm
Yeah,
definitely game for that one of these days.
I am absolutely game, big time. Um, you know, a a running theme in um our our podcast duo is sometimes we play the hits, and we just did the Harry Potters, and now we got our first social media shout out actually. Well, our first big one. Cheap Eats Atlanta. That guy is the
Phenomenal,
bomb. That guy is
phenomenal. Yeah.
awesome.